What's going on, everybody? It's Brendan or B-Wheels Plays here with my brand new Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4. Now, I will be playing as the nation of Castile, as some of you guys might know it as Spain in modern times, and this is the kingdom, along with the kingdom of Aragon, that would actually team up to end up creating that nation. Now, the reason I chose this nation as they're the best placed to be both a simultaneous land power in Europe while also still being the second best colonizer, arguably, in the game. The first best being Portugal, who is actually my ally. Well, they will be in exactly one day when this actually goes through. Now, basically what this game is it's a grand strategy game where you can take any nation in the world during the period of 1444 to 1821, and you can take control of them and actually alter their history based on what you want to do with them. Now, either you can be a land power, a naval power, maybe you focus more on trade, maybe you're more of a colonizer who ignores Europe, kind of like a Portugal, or maybe you're just a diplomatic type of nation like maybe Austria, who relies more so on inheriting thrones, like Hungary probably in the future. Generally speaking, they end up in a personal union and end up taking over Hungary. And basically you can play as literally any little power you see on the map, even something like Albania. Shout out to my girlfriend Ashley, that's actually where she's from. Shout out to everybody thinking that she's from some Arab or Middle Eastern nation when in fact she is from a nation that is just north of Greece. So now you guys don't have to look at a globe to know where Albania is. I'm giving a tutorial on geopolitics and also playing a video game simultaneously. So basically what you can do here is you can go in and you can manage governmental things. I actually went and hired some advisors which boost how much, I think it's called monarch power mana I get per each month, and that is something that is used for technology, and later when I unlock it, various ideas. Let me see if I can look at them. So there's all these different ideas with various things, like this one allows you to colonize. This one obviously helps your economy. These are more so military-minded or naval-minded ones, etc., etc. There's diplomacy, and the list goes on. You can also manage things like the economy. I can decide to lower army maintenance, which means that they will be at a lower level of preparedness, but I can stack up money as a result. I can manage things like inflation. I can also manage the diplomacy of my nation. As I stated earlier, I have just offered an alliance to Portugal, which they will accept, as you can see here. And if things work out and they don't end up allying with Aragon and rival them instead, like they did in my test run, I will be also allying with France. And you can also get missions. My current mission is to finish the Reconquista of Spain, which basically gives me a free claim on all three of these provinces, and therefore a cause to go to war, or rather a casus belli. Let's see here, you can recruit generals. I started with this guy, and these are my leader and my heir, or rather vice versa. This is my leader, this is my heir, and you can turn them into generals. You can also hire admirals, explorers for your navies, conquistadors for your armies. Let's see what else. You can manage the religion. As you take in provinces, you can integrate them through this screen. I think it takes like 2.5 or 3 years without any real bonuses that you acquire throughout the game to integrate one province. And if you take in too many, you become overextended and you get some nasty events that usually end in rebellions and the like. You can also manage things like estates. As you can see here, I already went through and did some of the interactions. They just really give you like little bonuses. Like if I wanted to, and I actually will do this, I get a free 100 administrative power every 20 years. I can activate that if I, of course, remember to actually do it. And that's the gist of that. Now, basically how this game plays out, as I will show you, you can adjust your speeds. I should have the... Yep, they accepted to join my alliance. And now want a royal marriage. Here's the little bonuses and stuff for that. And I got sidetracked here. Oh, okay, so you can also manage trade, which obviously ties into the more economic facet of this game. This guy is only making me 0.04 ducats, or coins, or whatever you want to call them. So he would actually be better suited over here to get me some more money coming in. On the subject of trade, I can now go in and use this merchant fleet to, let's see what will make me the most money, to go and protect trade, or essentially privateer, steer people to come and trade goods with me as opposed to somebody else in this node right, well, that's actually my node, in this node right here. What else here? I have my actual combat navy. They'll be able to help me take on Aragon's navy, although probably they won't be able to defeat them at this point unless I get help from my ally Portugal, as we basically have the same size navy. Actually, I think I have one more ship. I do. Now, in the last run, which I unfortunately had to scrap due to myself being an idiot, I actually managed to land a lucky personal union over them without even trying, which basically means that I own their throne as well as mine, and it also got me into a war with Aragon as a result, as they contested my claim, which, as you will see in this run, will probably take longer than the first 6 months to accomplish a war with them for land. So it's unfortunate that I had to scrap that run due to my own errors. So instead of that, what you guys will see me do today is actually go after these provinces, which will happen in the next video, and attempt to reunite them into Spain and kick out the Muslims. Not like I have a problem with them, but they gotta go because they own my land. And eventually, from there, I plan to springboard myself into North Africa by using this coastline to then get claims on areas in here, which is actually what you can see this diplomat doing to them. I'm trying to, let's see here, I'll open this up. I'm trying to build up a spy network. Once it hits a base level of 20, I can then go in and fabricate any province that either borders me on land or borders me by a sea tile. So that being this area and this area, basically. Basically the majority of their whole country I can claim. Oh, and this island. And basically, I'm trying to get my two armies together right here to merge into one under my capable commander. What you see here is a shock, a fire, a maneuver, and a siege pip. Or, that's probably a terrible word to use, but we'll get through this together. And so basically what this does is he helps enhance my cavalry by adding some shock factor to them. In the future, when firearms become more of a factor in the game as I research more technologies, and if he's still alive, he will also help my infantry have a better fire ratio or whatever, efficiency. And then he also provides a good maneuver bonus, which lets my units move faster and also not accumulate so much attrition, because as you can see here, there's a supply limit of 11 in this province, and with an army of 21,000 or 21 regiments placed here, they will lose a lot of men very quickly, and he will help prevent that, or rather slow it down from happening. Now, what else can I talk about in this intro, as I imagine most of you guys are pretty new to this game or have not seen it at all. I'm currently a great power, but I'm the 8th, or rather the lowest tier, so that probably won't last because there's nations like Russia and Lithuania, Poland, and all them who will probably begin to compete with me if they start taking some territory faster than me, which hopefully shouldn't happen. I plan to take over Spain at a rather rapid rate. Now, I think that's everything I will begin to start the game in the second part, and I will see you guys then, hopefully. Other than that, y'all have a great day, and I gotta go return some videotapes.